Oh, Louie. Guys, oh, I have such a fun life update today. I can't wait to yap about it. Okay, I think this is on. I think we're good. I think everything's good. Okay, give it a moment. Give it a moment. Let me also just start up. Ooh, that's my keyboard. Wait. Oops. Sorry, I cleaned my desk earlier today, and when I did that, I forgot to prop my keyboard up farther. So, as a result, it was like thunking against the desk while I was typing, but it's okay. Hello, Corpse. Welcome to the stream. I think I've got. I'm gonna make sure the desktop audio isn't too loud here. I think we're good. I think we're good. Stream finally loaded for me. Uh-oh. Dude. How long was it taking? Because maybe my Wi-Fi is bad right now. I guess we'll see. Hello, Bunny. Hello, Tactical. Hello, Lila. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Jules. Welcome to the stream. Hi, guys. I have a life update today. Oh, hi, Fable. Thank you so much for choosing to resubscribe. I sincerely appreciate that. It's because you're at tier 2. It says 8 months. I was going to say, you have been subbed way longer than 8 months. Ain't no way. But seriously, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Fable. Hello, Cardos. Hello, Caleb. Hello, Liz. Hello. What are we playing today? Story of Alicia and Ranch of Rivershine. Obviously, Ranch of Rivershine is first, but Story of Alicia will be next. Big life update. Not so much a big life update, but a life update nonetheless. So, today, chat, my mother and I, for the last couple of weeks, I've been, like, kind of hinting... Okay, listen, I'm gonna make a confession, and maybe some of you can relate to this. Even though I am an adult and I am fully capable of, like, cleaning my room, doing things myself, it just, you know... Oh, Cardus! Thank you for choosing to resubscribe with Prime. I sincerely appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow, early hype train. Thank you, guys! I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kaya, thank you for the heart. I appreciate that as well. Thank you. Hello, Crispy. Hi guys. How are we doing today? I'll keep giving my I'll keep giving my life update while you guys keep giving yours. Basically, I'm gonna clean the horses and like do all the morning chores while we yap. I guess to recap, we have 2 new horses. We got a horse named Gold Rush last stream, and we also got Ardent Copper. The sub badges, I fear it's only, like, if you're a recurring sub, it doesn't give you it. It's just the people who subscribe brand new. I think I figured out how to play Twisted on Roblox. Twisted? Oh, the Tornado Simulator game. Yes. Oh, joy. One day you will see me pull up in the Dominator chat. Trust. Real and true. Can you play doors? No. Sorry. Sorrel cannot pay me enough to make me play doors. I'm not touching doors ever again. Real and true. 2 hours and 56 minutes, guys. 2 hours and 56 minutes. All of these horses are the same breed. They're a standard size physique. It's just the mane and tails that are different. Amu, hello, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I'm currently all burnt out right now. It's like not really having much of a good day, but don't have much energy today, so I'm most likely asleep during the stream. Understandable. That's okay. Prioritize your rest and relaxation. My life update. So I guess I started talking about this and I forgot, as usual. But basically, today, my mom and I decided that we were gonna, like, try to deep clean my room together, which, here's the thing, like, I'm fully capable, like I said, of cleaning my own room. I do it all the time, but, like, it's just, I find, as somebody with ADHD, it's hard for me to just sit and focus on cleaning long term for an extended period of time. Like, I will vacuum my room for the 10 to 15 minutes that requires. I'll put stuff back where it belongs, maybe, but it's like, I don't want to do all of the however many things I need to accomplish, you know, in order to get my room fully clean by myself in one sitting. Like, I struggle doing that for whatever reason. And for that reason, it never feels like my room is truly clean, because it always feels like there's always just one thing that is, I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. And then by the time I get through all 7-8 things over the course of a week or two that I was planning to get done, I'm just starting the cycle all over again, you know? So, as a As a result, oh, hi, Kiki. Thank you so much for the 5 roses. I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. We have to give this new horse a name. I think I was planning on selling her, actually. Oh, chat, what do I do? Do I sell her? What do I do? I can't hear, but here's some roses. My electricity is done. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate the roses. I think I said I was going to sell this horse, or maybe I shouldn't. Oh, I don't know. I want to sell Thistle, though. Her kid is going to grow up today, so maybe we can do something with that. I don't know. Thoughts and ideas. Anyway, let me start training horses. So anyways, yes, body doubling, it helps with motivation. That is very true. As I've rediscovered today. But spending time with my mom and just trying to work together to clean my entire room, like literally pulled out Louis' area. I got rid of a bunch of stuff that I say a bunch of stuff. I completely replaced the playpen fence that he was using. I got some a new mat for him to have his little area on. He has not stepped on the mat yet, chat. Well, actually, he has. He has. But he, stepped on it and immediately was like, nope, this isn't my favorite rug. I'm gonna hop back in my litter box. And he hasn't left his litter box for the last hour. But here's the thing. I know how Louis functions. He's gonna be a stubborn little creature. He's gonna be so adamant that he doesn't want to go step on the new rug. I don't know why he's like this, bro. It's literally, it's not cold, it's not tile, it's kind of carpet, not quite carpet. I don't know how to explain it, but it's very much a fine material. I don't feel like there's any real sensory thing on it other than it's slightly textured, and he's being a little menace about going on it. Hi, Bike. Oh, wow, Harlow, that's a very horrible thing to do. Okay. Well, I hope you're able to emotionally recover from that experience. I'm sorry Harlow did that. You turned the floor into lava, how dare you? According to him, yes, that is apparently what I did. So, anyways, Louis is, and you know what? I'm not mad about him spending time in his litter box, because it reaffirms with the new setup, okay, this is where you pee, this is where you poop. It helps. I know in his little bunny brain, it helps him. That's how he learned to go to the litter box in the first place. But to an extent. Wait, didn't we unlock? We unlocked a new competition last stream. Let's do that today, too. Let's do this. Yes, we have an ABC emote. ABC. ABC for Louis to touch the floor and leave his litter box. Hi, E. Yes, I do believe in, horses of the same likeness as Twilight Sparkle. Yes, I do. I do believe in that. When you next put Planet Zoo, would it be cool to put giraffes, same habitat, elephants, zebras? Yeah, possibly. I will say, I think it's just the giraffes and zebras that can be together. I don't know that any other animals can be with the elephants, technically, in Planet Zoo. I don't think they'd hurt each other, though, so maybe, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I haven't decided yet if I'm actually gonna have elephants in this zoo or not, or if I'm gonna have... Maybe I won't do African elephants, because we've done African elephants before, but maybe we could do Asian elephants instead. That could be fun. Oh crap, I messed this up already, I'm realizing. Wow, thank you guys. Is this really satisfying your guys' brain? I hope it's bringing you lots of joy. Anyway, but yeah, so that's the situation right now. Hoping and praying that between now and tonight, Louis will finally not be afraid of the floor anymore, and he will come out and experience the joys of a new space. However, anybody with a rabbit that partially free roams can tell you that you need to rabbit-proof everything, and even if you think you've rabbit-proofed everything in your house, you haven't. They always find a way to do some stupid stuff. But yeah. Anyway, so that's Louis' situation right now. Have you rabbit-proofed yourself? No, I'm not safe. All of my clothes are at risk of being eaten by Louis. Not false information, real and true. I'm also kind of sad because since changing, he's got more space now in his playpen area. Basically, for those of you who don't know, Louis set up, he has access to my whole room, basically. However, he has a playpen. It's 6 feet, or no, maybe 5 feet by 5 feet. Something like that. We measured it, and it was like, I want to say like 56 inches by 56 inches. So he's got a square, little quarter of my room or so that's his. And that's where he stays when I'm not home, because obviously, not to say he can't be trusted. He can't be trusted by himself, but he can't be trusted by himself in my room. He would do something crazy, I just know. So, as a result, he, I feel like, should I keep trying this? Is there even a point if I keep losing? I'm just wasting my energy, am I not? Wasting my energy, wasting my time? Why are we here, just to suffer, or whatever they say? There's probably because of a giant inflatable pool with slide and stuff. Listen, going to grandparents' house as a kid, they'd always have some fun new thing for you to play with. I loved it. I lived for that. My absolute favorite thing. Anyway. So, yeah, that's the Louis, the life update at the moment. I've rearranged, like, where my bed is in my room, and I've also rearranged where some of my furniture is. My desk with my PC is at the same spot, but low-key I would maybe consider moving it. The only thing is I don't really...
Rats are one of the smartest species on Earth, with great problem-solving skills and incredible memory and even high emotional intelligence, and they're very trainable.
Oh, good!
ABC to be a rat.
I'm gonna choose not to be one, but thank you for the offer. Thank you for the offer. You are not safe actively. I don't know if you know this, but Louis a long time ago infected your brain, and he refuses to play a small list of games because he has plotted against this entire... What is going on? You guys need to take a chill pill, I'm telling you. Please! Anyway. Gosh. Louis, are you trying to mind control me right now? Be honest. I don't think he is. He's just... I think he's just, I think he's sad that his favorite carpet is gone, but that's okay. He'll have to get used to this one, as he did the last one. Only thing I'm worried about is he's gonna try and pee on it everywhere. Not that, he's never done that before, but I just worry, like, what if his male rabbit instincts kick in and he decides, yep, this is how I'm gonna mark this. Oh, Louis, can you please come out? Guys, when will he be free? When will he come out? I don't know that he ever will at this point. I feel like I missed some messages. I might... No, you know what? I don't think I missed any. I don't think I missed any. He says no. Yeah, he's never coming out. Genuinely, dude, if I have to go back to the hardware store and buy another carpet so he'll be comfortable hopping out of his litter box and walking around, if that is what it takes... I'm gonna have to do it. I spent $30 today on a new, like, setup for him, so... The joys of owning rabbits. I really want to buy him some cutesy stuff. Like, listen, when you look up rabbit playpen inspo on Pinterest or whatever, like, you see all sorts of cute, fun, awesome-looking setups, and they look clean. Can you manifest for this tornado to hit my probes? Yes! I hope it's an EF5, a huge wedge tornado even. Those were always my favorite on Twisted, dude. Me and my friend at uni, we'd play, and we'd always be like, please be a big, huge wedge tornado. Very ironic, because that was the same friend that got hit with a wedge tornado in Wisconsin a couple weeks ago, bro. We manifested a little bit too hard, apparently. I forgot to feed my horses. Oops, that's not a very good thing, Makachin. Did I feed you? I did feed you. Why are the Pinterest ones always so good and detailed? It's because it's Pinterest, dude. It's like, okay, you guys get those videos of people's gaming setups online? Like, shout out to the people who can actually keep them as clean and tidy and perfect looking as they do. Like, some people, I'm sure, are actually dedicated and do that, but... I want a cutesy setup one day. Like, I'd love to invest and get a cutesy, amazing, kawaii, sugoi gamer setup. Okay, I would. But realistically, I just refuse to believe it's physically possible to keep it looking that nice always. I feel like if after 2 to 3 weeks, I'd start thinking like, oh, this looks cluttered. Oh, wait, I don't like this. Oh, wait, let me change the color scheme. Like, I don't know if, you guys relate to that, but part of me... I don't know, when things look too good to be true online, I feel like my immediate thought is like... Ain't no way that they managed to keep it this nice always, 24/7. Maybe somebody that has that can speak on that experience, but I just feel like... I mean, obviously a large part of it. There's a huge... What do you call it? There's a huge demand and, I say demand. A large consumption of aesthetic gaming setup content that people get paid to make. Like, they'll have bits and pieces sent to them by gaming companies to advertise it, which, low-key, the advertising works, chat! Makes me wish I'd have something like that, but also, I just feel like I know I would either, maybe not so much get bored of it, but I feel like I would not want to put in the effort it would require to keep it constantly looking nice and so cute and all that. Your manifest got me 4K, thanks. Of course. I'm a professional tornado manifester. If you ask me to spawn one in, it can happen. Are you racing with viewers today? Maybe. I'm not 100% sure yet. Low-key, I haven't been doing any 60+ rooms lately, and I feel like... I think my main thing is it's just... I don't know. I feel like I've been doing a lot of viewer races lately, so I'm kind of thinking about maybe just doing some 60+s today. Do you have any cool magic 100 pot you could put up later? I don't think I have any that are 100. I haven't been... Dude, ever since I found out that the potential is randomized, I've stopped leveling up horses before I even register them. Because I'm just like, alright, what's the point? Like, it doesn't feel like there's a reason. I had a black pot horse that was bred with 33 times. Like, who the hell wanted that horse that bad? People like me, that's who. The Alicia market, in terms of, the devs confirmed it not that long ago. That it's kind of random. I don't know, to some extent, I don't know that it's, not to say that I don't know that it's true, but it's more like, I feel like there's gotta be some more influence than they say, because every horse that I've paired that has high value has always given me a foal with high value, but maybe I just got lucky. But that's what they said. Yeah, I mean, that's, yeah, I don't know. But that's what they said. That's what they said on Discord. My new PC arrived today. Won't be able to set it up just yet, though, so it's just laying around. Ooh, are you waiting on another part, or what's the situation? What's the sitch? Okay, guys, do I do another competition, or do I have $16,000. What can a person do with $16,000? Guys, what can somebody do with what could I do? If you had $16,000, what would you do with that $16,000? If I had $16,000, I would probably pay off my student loans. Bro. I'd probably pay, like, put $10,000 into student loans, and then maybe put, like, $3,000 or $4,000 into... I don't know, bro. Upgrading Louis' house. I don't need $4,000 to do that. I would only need help. I would buy me Taco Bell. Oh, okay. All right, yeah, sure. That's something I can do with $16,000 is buy Swirl Taco Bell. I don't have any room for it on my desk, and apparently it's bad to have a carpet, so I'm waiting for a little table to put it on. Okay, yeah, that's fair. You can also get these little, I don't want to say rollers, because that's not what they are, but I have my PC underneath my desk, but it's on this little cart. It's like a little flat top with wheels, and it's under my desk. I don't think I used to have one, though. Before I had a PC in a room that had tile floor, so I was able to just set it on the tile floor, but I could see maybe the carpet not being good for... Heat exposure is not what I'm thinking of. Not being good for heat prevention. Oh, guys, I need to grow some more plants. We have, like, nothing right now. I should really try to grow... Oh, it's summer! It's a new season! I didn't even notice. It's summertime. Oops. Oops-a-daisy. Blow it on headers for the Mustang. Hey, fair enough. Yeah, $16,000. You could buy a new car with that. Almost. Or at least, like, put a lot down and use the rest on the car payment for a couple years. The concept of a car payment, guys, it genuinely scares me. Like, again, maybe some of you can relate to this, but it's like I know if you want a decent vehicle, it's not like you can expect to just be able to throw out $50,000. I say $50,000. Can't just be expected to drop $25K on the table for a new vehicle. But also the thought of paying $400 every single month for a vehicle, that scares me. I don't think I'm ever gonna be somebody that's got a new car, unfortunately. POV, I hate being in debt. I didn't do anything with this horse. Do I keep her or do I sell her? If I keep her, I'm gonna train her and I'm gonna breed her is what I'm gonna do. And I'm not just gonna do it the moment I'm physically able to, because as we found out, Thistle has really horrible stats, which is a similar situation. I mean, I'm gonna get rid of Thistle regardless, so I'm getting rid of Mike Wazowski too. I'm sorry, Mike. How does your bunny animation work with emoting with your speech? I just manually press different keys while I'm playing, and it works. Hi, Sophia from Italy. Greetings from the US. I'll be dreading February because I'll be 35. Me with October. I'm gonna be 23. I'm a girl in my 20s, but eventually I won't be a girl in my 20s, chat. Hi, Vulture. No Planet Zoo today. No Planet Zoo today. Low-key, maybe. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't on my mind, but I feel like I need to, like, space things out still. Okay, wait. Guys, what do we name this horse? I kind of want to name her Rotisserie Chicken. I don't know why I want to name her Rotisserie Chicken, but she kind of looks like one, does she not? I don't know what rotisserie. It's like a chicken dipped in ranch. I have issues and problems. I might just name her Rotisserie Chicken. It's really speaking to me for some reason. Is this how you spell rotisserie? Guys, how do you spell rotisserie chicken? Oh wait, did I do it right? Maybe I did. Maybe I did. Rotisserie chicken, honey ham. If she was a bae, I would say yes. She's just got that little bit of, like, glaze. That extra glaze, you know? Not like chicken has glaze on it either, though. It's oil. The shiny oil. Okay. Rotisserie chicken. Here we are. Yes. Hello, Cryptic. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. 2 S's. And it's 1 R. Okay. POV, I don't know how to spell. My bad, chat. Okay, if she's staying with us, we've got to give her a cute little outfit. Maybe I should spend my $16,000 on clothes. Girl, you sound like every single... I remember I saw so many movies where okay, I was in middle school, elementary school when I saw them, but, like, movies where it would be like, oh yeah, a girl's favorite thing to do is blow massive amounts of money on... clothes. And they'd be like, oh, just use my father's credit card to buy $5,000 worth of clothing, and I was always just thinking to myself, like... I was in disbelief, chat. Does she look weird with this color palette, or is she cute? Are you cute? She kind of cute, maybe. I might put her in a... I might go to the round pen and just run her in circles. Green goes with everyone. I feel like she looks like... She's giving a little bit of St. Patrick's Day. I don't know why. She's giving a little bit of St. Patrick's Day, I think. No, Bunny is not face tracking. Chat, will Louis ever get over his fear of the new floor? Please, Louis, I need you. I didn't just drop $30 for you to not... to not ever touch the floor ever again. Louis is playing the Floor is Lava challenge. I wonder how long he would stay in his litter box if it came down to it. No, he won't come out with treats. I've tried. He gets, like, a little intrigued, but he doesn't actually, like... He's a food-motivated rabbit, but only when he's comfortable. Like, as soon as he feels even remotely uncomfortable. And, I mean, he's trying... Like, he's eating his hay right now. I'm not gonna lie, I can tell he's peeved, because he's, like... He's angrily chewing on the stems and stuff, and not even, like, eating it, but... I have, but he always just goes back to his litter box. Low-key, should I... See, here's the thing. I want him to be comfortable. I want him to feel like there's a safe space, but maybe by, like, setting him down and taking away the litter box for 5 minutes, maybe, like, it's gonna force him to... Like, it's gonna force him to have to confront the problem. Do you know what I mean? Like, maybe that's what he needs. This is like, help, I feel like a parent right now. I'm like, do I gentle parent, chat, or do I make my child a little bit uncomfortable knowing that it's gonna help him grow? I think he's, like, biting at his litter box right now because he's convinced if he digs in it long enough, it'll get bigger. He needs exposure therapy. Okay, alright, guys, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take Louis out of his litter box. I'm gonna put him in there, on the ground, and hopefully that'll change things. The really nice thing about this playpen, guys, is that he actually has a door that opens and closes with it. His last one did not, and it's so much more physically sturdy than his last one. Okay, baby, I'm sorry, but you need to be brave. Even if it's hard, you're gonna be okay. There you go. Okay, I'm taking your litter box away for like 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna give it back, okay? Okay, he's hopping around. He's moving. He wants to escape, I can already tell. Oh, chat. Don't put your feet in your water. Oh my god. Guys, I wish I could put a camera on my head right now so you guys could see what he's doing. He's climbing in his food bowl. I think it's because he's slightly panicked. I say panicked. He's not panicked, but he's like, he doesn't know what to do with himself. And he's a little nervous. Oh, Louie, please, it's okay. And he's putting his foot in his water. Come here. I'm gonna have to clean his water bowl after this. You're okay. He's walking around like he's never walked in his life. Oh my gosh. I know. Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing. Oh my god. He's okay, so anybody who's owned a rabbit, you know the walk I'm describing. He's currently walking. Rabbits always hop, like they'll always do like a front feet, back feet kind of motion to move. And he is currently like, he's like flattening himself to the ground and actually like walking 1 foot at a time. It looks so weird. Look up rabbit walking video if you've never seen it. But I can tell he's like not the comfiest at the moment. I'm sorry, Louie. I'm sorry, but you need to become exposed to the floor. I promise it's not gonna hurt you. Louie! Here, are you brave enough to turn around, or are you just gonna, like, hide? Oh, he's standing on his house. Okay. Would you seriously rather be on your house right now? Oh my god, Louie, you're stressing me out. Stop. Chat, I'm worried about him. I know I shouldn't be. He's fine. He climbed on top of his house, and he just needs to get used to it, okay? I gotta, like, let him grow. I gotta let him figure it out. He's gonna be okay. I'm just gonna give him 5 to 10 minutes of, you know, no litter box time. I don't think he knows what to do with himself right now. Yeah, it's $30 because there's probably over 100 hours worth of gameplay content in it. And anybody who's played the game long enough can tell you there's more than enough features to get your money's worth. Graphic style does not define a game's value. Although it contributes, it does not define it. It's like cats or dogs trying out shoes for the first time or hardest. Yeah, that's what it's getting right now. He's going in his house, though, so that's good. That's usually where he feels the safest. So, that's good. Okay, he's sniffing around. He's actually sniffing things now. That's good. Sorry, I'm, like, helicopter momming him right now. Okay, we're just gonna call that. We're gonna call it here for the day. I should take Gold Rush out, too. I haven't done anything with him, and he's supposed to be our new competition horse. But I've been a bad horse owner who hasn't done anything with him. I just remembered, we actually have to unlock the new training arena, so that's what we need to spend our money on tomorrow. What are you doing, Louie? He's, like, sticking his paws through the windows. Sir. Our bro is begging to be freed. I just need him to be comfortable enough with his house before I can actually let him free roam in my room again, because my concern is, with the new setup, he's not going to be comfortable enough, or not feel... Not that he's not gonna feel safe, but I need him to, like, associate it that is his home now. Like, that is where his space is, you know? So that way, he remembers, like, oh yeah, I need to pee, go to my litter box. Yeah. So, I don't want him to be, like, he's just gotta stay in here for a bit, and I can give him supervised free roam time, but, like, I say supervised. It's always supervised, but, you know, I can't just leave it open all day, like I usually do. At the moment, he's gotta just become more comfortable with this space. I should, like, get a blanket and, like, rub it all over his litter box or something. Soak it in his litter and then put it on the... I say cover it, soak it in his litter. Cover it in rabbity smelling things like hay and stuff and see if that helps. I know the stuff that we, like the floor stuff is fresh out the box as well, so there's, you know, kind of the industrial, what do you call it? Hardware store smell, so I'm sure that confuses him a bit. Hi, Vic! I have 415 hours and I'm still missing one final achievement. I'll get it someday. I don't think I even have most of the achievements. I feel like I have maybe half? Maybe, if we're being optimistic? Guys, he's walking around. He's actually, like, moving. Go, Louie, go! Here, I'm gonna see if I can give him a treat without him, like, freaking out. I say freaking out. Hi! I feel like you are acting like you're in jail. Come here. You want a treat? He's also stepping in his water, and I don't... Here, this is just gonna go here. While you're having your issues and problems. Okay, anyway, sorry. So he did not take the treat, so that means he's still feeling a bit nervous and skittish. Because Louis does not accept food or treats when he's nervous. I will say, he was eating hay earlier, so clearly he's comfortable in his box, but at the moment he's just weirded out by the circumstances. Okay. The genetic gem, one breed full with genetic info in all categories. Ooh. I feel like that one, I mean that one is a late game one, because you have to get the specialty horse. Oh, Louis. He needs the perfect circumstances to eat just like me. He's also like me in that way. If I'm feeling the slightest bit anxious, I have no appetite, chat. You can't get me to eat if I'm anxious. If I've got too much energy, I also don't want to eat. I tend to really want to eat when I'm bored, I notice, but that's more of like an ADHD stimulation issue in finding food to be a stimulating experience, so I crave it in that way, but... Okay, alright, so this is all the training we've accomplished. Rotisserie chicken is still here. I should look at the calendar. We've got 3 in-game days until the baby is born, so maybe the last day on stream today? It's already been 32 minutes! Whoa, what have I been doing for the last 32 minutes? I know I've been playing the game, but time has flown. I think it's just because I'm worried about Louis, and I'm, like, hyper-aware right now. Okay. I'm gonna give it another 5-ish minutes, and then I'm gonna give him back his litter box, so that way if he needs to pee, he'll be okay. He's sitting in his house currently, so that's good. Only 2.4% of players have it on Steam. I mean, to be fair, it's like an end game. Mike has grown, which means we're selling him. I'm sorry. I know this probably isn't the news that most people want, but it's basically a crunch... But wait, I'm going to make the whitest meal ever tonight. Taco lasagna. It's basically a crunch wrap, but in deep dish form. Dude, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. I'm not judging. I'm not gonna act like... The food my family makes that's meant to be, like, for example, tacos, it's an insult to tacos, bro. Not even an insult, but just... I bite into it and I'm like, I know anybody who, you know, genuinely prides themselves on making a good taco would bite this and be like, this is an insult to tacos. They're not very seasoned. Not very spicy. They need more. Hello, rotisserie chicken. Guys, I need to grow some plants. I need to grow watermelon. Let me do that this morning. Wait. Heike, send me a plate. Sorrel's interested. It sounds like a good, I don't want to say struggle meal, but like a good, like, I don't know, just... It sounds like something, the weird, like safe food maybe? Like it sounds like something that would be a safe food. It's weird, but like, it's good for you. I said good for you. Helps you mentally, more like. Makes you feel secure in what you're eating. Thinking about iCarly spaghetti tacos. Help. I forgot that was an episode of iCarly. I really haven't watched much iCarly in the last... Okay, so growing up, I didn't have cable. I had Netflix. So whatever was on Netflix and whatever I watched when I was over at my cousin's house. Yeah. Me and my dad made those all the time. He's very Spencer coded. Oh, I love that. W. Spencer. Slightly more responsible? I would hope so. Okay. Gold Rush. I like that his name isn't all lowercase. I need to go get some straw, too. I feel like I've been slacking on all of my horse management owner duties, chat. I haven't been a good owner. Hi, Phoenix. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Okay, so I feel like I need to breed him and maybe let him go because I feel like his stats are not that good. Maybe I could just retire him instead of selling him. I just love money. I'm great. Work is almost over. Yes! Joy to the world. Nothing better than finishing a shift. That going home feeling. Okay, so there's, wow, I can't talk. There's a couple things we need to do. So Thistle had her baby. Baby is grown. Hello. Bank robbery? How did I forget that this was her name? Why did I let you guys name her this? Hi, bank robbery. We need to go check and see what... We're gonna sell Mike today, and I think we're also gonna sell Thistle today. Where's Mike? Oh, dude, he's literally a carbon copy of, why can't I remember his name? Sully. Yeah, Sully. So I'm just gonna let him, you know, mind his business. I'll sell him and his mama. We'll get some money. It'll be good. We'll turn a profit or whatever. One of my favorite meals is ground beef and noodles. It's basically burger seasoned ground beef, but not in a patty. Add that to noodles with butter and then melt American cheese on it. It's giving Hamburger Helper a little bit. I used to really like Hamburger Helper when I was younger, but then I accidentally ate like half of a pot of one when my mom wasn't looking, and I have been averse to eating it ever since. Like, you could not pay me to eat Hamburger Helper after that incident. Hello, welcome to the stream. Alright, I need to ride a horse. Who do I take? I think I'm gonna take, Gold Rush. We haven't really done a lot with him. And he's so small and cute and tiny. How did you bunny in the corner going along with your voice? It's keybinded. The program I use, VOD lets you keybind your character to different, or rather keybind the emotions. I can't do Hamburger Helper. I could do it when I was young, and then I ate too many, and, yeah, that was the last of that. Never having it again. Okay, guys. Louis has 10 more seconds till his privileges are returned. Okay, so at least he's hiding in his house now. There is that. Okay. Alright, Louis, you're gonna get your litter box back. Sorry to give you guys, I'll give you guys an update, those of you who joined recently on this situation here. Here, baby. Okay, so his litter box is back. He doesn't really seem like he's... So his litter box is back. Sometimes I can gauge how he's feeling if I pet him and whether or not he does his, like, happy little rabbit purr, teeth chatter things. Teeth chuttering? Chuttering? Is that a word? Chittering? And I went to pet him just now, and he did offer me his head to, like, scratch his head, but he didn't really chitter that much. So that tells me he's uncomfortable at the moment, but he's, like, processing the situation. Because if he was really, really uncomfortable, he wouldn't chitter at all. So at least there's that. Okay, so I said I was going to sell horses. I'm going to sell horses. That is the plan. We went to Olive Garden for lunch because my parents had the kids. I needed that date. Dude, listen. I know Olive Garden, very inauthentic Italian. Everybody will point and laugh at it. And yep, rightfully so, but chat, I'll be damned if I could get a little plate of ravioli and some breadsticks and some salad, okay? Like, I need that. I need that. Alright, so Mike Wazowski is gonna go. Goodbye, Mike. Good luck out there. He's cleaning himself. That's a good sign. Oh, guys. Oh, I hope he's okay. I'm just paranoid rabbit mother right now. I'm watching him like a hawk. Mike sold for $5,000. That's not too bad. Thistle, we'll sell Thistle too. Goodbye. Goodbye, Thistle. Cute pony. Okay, Louis has moved. Good for him. He isn't in his litter box yet, guys. He isn't in his litter box yet, but he can clearly see it, and he's sniffing his house. He's becoming reacquainted with his belongings. I had ravioli for supper tonight. Ooh. I wish that was me. I wish that was me. One day it'll be me. It was me a couple weeks ago, but soon it'll be me again. I need to... You know, we also need to finish some quests today. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over here. I'll talk to River, and then once we talk to River... Ooh, money. I love money. That's great. I love this splash pattern that almost looks like an Appaloosa. It's so fun. Let me go up here. Uh-oh, she isn't up here. I feel like I always manage to mess this up. I never see the character where they actually are. Hey, girl. Let me do this quest. Alright, let me buy this endurance arena. Or, no, the jump arena, my bad. I might buy these upgrades. Maybe that's a bad idea. But I'll upgrade one of them. I feel like I might as well go ahead and get the upgrades ready. Because we're gonna need them in the near future with all these horses we have. We still have $12,000. If I win a couple races, I can afford to buy some cute outfits, some cute clothes. Because really, let's be honest, that's what matters. Cute horses, cute clothes. That's what I value in Ranch of Rivershine. So unauthentic but man, does it taste good? I got the Alfredo tortellini and it was amazing. I've never had the Alfredo tortellini. I used to get the Alfredo shrimp scampi thing. Shrimp scampi thing. Sorry, very... I just don't want to say exactly what it is if I don't know what it is. If I can't remember what it actually is. Nochi soup. Yes! My mom always gets the... Sorry, not nochi. Gnocchi. Gnocchi? Yeah. He's walking. Sorry, I'm so busy looking at Louis, I'm not paying attention to the race. Steady on the road, driver. But really, I should just learn how to make my own really excellent Alfredo. I just love the Alfredo there, really. We also always get a take-home meal when we go, too, because they're like $7 a piece, and my mom and I can split one. And that's a good deal. I downloaded this game because of your live today, and I'm loving it so much. I'm so glad I found you, /it. Oh, I love that! Congrats, Milo. I hope you enjoy the game even more. Continue to enjoy the game. It's definitely a hidden gem in the horse game community. Alright, Louis is in his house, but he's walking around. All good, all good. Chat, may Louis become the most fearless rabbit. I can't tell if it stinks all of a sudden or not, and that makes me nervous. Louis, you better not have peed on the floor. But also his rabbit instinct is might tell him to do that, even if he shouldn't. No, he's fine. I'm just delusional. Okay. Ah, we were so close to winning. 2 seconds off. Okay, let me, Ooh. Let me... What can I do to remedy this situation? Do I give this horse a cucumber and try again? And this time not think about Louis the whole time? Maybe I'll tie him up to a post. That'll fix it. I remember this trick. Oldest trick in the book. Stand. Look at my cute little horse. Occasionally I need some Pizza Hut bread, though. I haven't had Pizza Hut in so long, can I just say? I don't remember, like, anything at all about what it tastes like, weirdly enough. And I feel like we used to... The only real thing I remember that I remembered loving growing up from Pizza Hut was they made this, like, pull-apart pizza crust, where it was, like, little cheese bites wrapped in bread, and you could pull it off from the crust. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Do they even still have that? Probably not, but in, like, 2015 when I went and had it after school one night, it was, like, a legendary invention for my head, can I just say? I went to an original Pizza Hut, and it was super fun. No, I don't think I've ever been to an original one. Oops, we're in first person. I didn't even notice that. I need to give my character a makeover, guys. I feel like she looks so bland. So bland. So bland, so bland. Okay, let's try this race again. And this time I'm not going to think about Louis the whole time. I mean, really, it's up to you whether or not you show your face in the Discord. As long as you're over 18, I have no issues with people doing it. As an adult, I expect you know, quote-unquote, the risks and whatnot. The best part of vacation is eating out. Dude, hard agree. Can I just say, like, listen, I know some people be like, you can eat on a budget while you're on vacation, and that is definitely true. Like, there's ways to make it cheaper, but my family, like, it's not like we ever go to the grocery store and buy some lunch meat and make sack lunches when we're on vacation. We don't ever stay in Airbnbs either, so it's not like we have access to a proper kitchen. And so, yeah, every day we usually it's eating the hotel breakfast, whatever's included, and then eating fast food, and then trying to actually go to a different sit-down restaurant every night when we go on vacation. And yeah, it's expensive, but like you said, it's like a food tour. It's so good. Genuinely, guys, I had the best salad I've ever had, I think, in my whole life while I was in California, and I am mourning the fact that I am probably never, ever, ever gonna get to have that salad ever again. Can't make it for myself. Chat, I'm so sad. I didn't win again. I'm such a... It's okay. It's okay. Our pizza don't make dessert. They only make small garlic rolls for sides. They do make a dessert pizza, though, which is really good. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't had Pizza Hut in so long. I remember we used to... Don't they sell wings now or something? Did they always sell wings? Maybe I imagine that. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go to... Meow, 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 meow. This is a weird question, but do you have to worry about food recalls and stuff when giving lettuce to Louis? Mostly no. Like, okay, so obviously he's got his rabbit food. Never has his rabbit food ever gotten rolled back. I think because he basically just eats ground up hay that's, you know, Timothy pellets. That's what that is. It's hay smushed into a tiny package with some extra, what do you call it? Maybe some extra nutrients and stuff packed into it. As for his hay, I mean, hay isn't really, you know, not like people are ever recalling hay, I don't think. Never have I ever seen it anyway, because it's just, you know, dry grass. What can go wrong with that? I mean, some things can, obviously, but not much. As for vegetables, we found out that we looked into this. The lettuce parasite does not affect rabbits, so I don't have to worry about the lettuce parasite that has invaded some food supplies. But I mean, the thing is just like whenever there's anything going on related to vegetables, or when you see it in the news, like, oh hey, there's carrots giving life-threatening something. All it takes is a simple Google search usually to figure out whether or not it's harmful to rabbits. And if it is, then I just avoid that product. And if it isn't, then it's okay. But most things that I will say a lot of things that they end up recalling it for human standards do not, like, affect rabbits in the same way. Like, best example is, like, the most recent, the lettuce parasite incident. Like, I haven't had to worry about that at all. Should I try doing the race with this horse? He's really fast. Maybe he could do it. He's tough. His endurance isn't amazing, but that's okay. He doesn't need to be amazing. Hi, Louisa. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. At that point, you should just order pizza because it's cheaper. Growing up, do you guys always go out eating for your birthday? Because I do. But it's always the same restaurants and you try them. I'm so grateful going out with my family. we would decide whatever the person wanted. So my mom would be like, I'm willing to make you a meal, but if you want to go somewhere for your birthday, pick a place and we can go. Type thing. That's usually what we did. Mother did not ever make me go anywhere, though, that I didn't want to go. I will say. I'm thankful for that. I'm gonna buy some tack while I'm here. Did I already buy it? I think I did. Okay, yeah. Orange blanket. No. Blu-ray saddle pad. Sure. Oh, no. No, I'm not gonna do that. Pink bow leg wraps. Yes, please. Teal tail feathers. Yes, please. I feel like there's not a lot of items in stock. Maybe I'm crazy. Eh. But yeah, growing up, I was like, either homemade mac and cheese for my birthday, or let's go eat out somewhere where there is mac and cheese. My family always had a tradition of having fish and chips on someone's birthday. Aw, wait, I love that. Fish and chips is, I assume, a meal that the whole family likes. A good way to celebrate. I had such a great salad a couple weeks ago. Glad the parasite isn't on my continent. Dude, listen. Obviously, like, back in the day when I was younger, I was like, ew, salad. Why would anybody want a salad? Salad, ew. Yeah, I was always thinking that way. But I've clearly matured. My tastes have developed further as an adult because I love salad now. Like, give me a good Caesar salad, chat, and I will tear that up. No questions asked. I will consume the whole thing. Love, love, love salad. Ugh, I feel like I need to drink more of my caffeine. I need more caffeine. I feel like I need more caffeine. But I also don't want to give myself heart palpitations. There's always a... Oh god, Macachin! You... Ugh. That's bad, sorry. Mac, what are you doing? Mac, what are you doing? Oh my god. I can do this, guys. Trust me, bro. I'm realizing I need to ride like a maniac if I'm actually gonna win this course. So just like just hold on, guys. I'm focused, I'm locked in, I'm trying to get this done. Probably should have trained his endurance up a bit more before I started doing this. Wait, where am I going? Oh, I'm going this way. Where am I going? Oh, I'm going down. Oh my god. I still might be able to do it. Trust me, guys. I'm trying. If you couldn't tell, I'm really trying right now. Yes! Okay, we got it. Good job, Doppler EF5. Doppler EF5. A couple years ago, I started asking to stay for my first year spending. Was just one. Wait, a couple of years ago, I started just asking to stay home, and last year she got super pissed off about it and flipped the table over. Mama needs to go to anger management classes, I fear. I'm sorry that happened. Not very fair to you. Alright. Guys, I feel like there's too much to do in a day. Can I slow it down? Day speed? Is day speed a thing? I feel like it is. Oh, yes. Slow. There we go. I have too many horses to train and not enough time. Not enough time. Like, what did I accomplish? I trained 2. There's still this one that needs to be taken care of. I should go complete that other quest in, what's the place called? No, we need to go to townhomes. Because I bet Madeline is at her house. Where is Madeline? Madeline, are you home? Where is she? Jai, Amelia. Oh, she's actually there. Okay. I still need to go visit Orion today too. I want to get some more main styles from him because you know we've got some finances to spare, some financial wealth to take. Okay, hold on. Let me just. Hi, Queen. Best NPC, real and true. I love her. Oh, we should buy this too. We'll get to see more horses the next time we have to buy a horse. Which will be helpful. Alright, let's check on Louis, guys. How's he doing? Are you okay? I feel like he's disassociating right now. Louis. It's okay. I'm gonna trust that he'll figure it out. His litter box is in there now, so if he really wants to go in there and be where he's most comfortable, he can be. Hi, when's Story of Alicia? Probably in like, oh gosh, like 30 to 40 minutes, we'll see. Somewhere in there. Maybe longer. Louis disassociating. I don't think he's like actually, okay, when I say disassociating, it's just more like, fight, flight, freeze. He's not acting erratic, he's just kind of sitting and pondering. Although he's moving around now. I will say, at least now he's kind of like, he's moving under his house, like he's walking from one end to the other and like looking out, peeking out, and then he goes back in, sits for a minute, and then he'll go look out again. He's taking his time. Why so late? Because I started stream a bit later today, and yeah, that's why. When are you gonna be playing Fernhoof Grove? I don't know if I said it right, but I feel like I always miss it. No, you're good. So I honestly don't know when I'll play it next. Just because I've played through most of the content that Fernhoof Grove has to offer. I say most of. I've played through all of the content that Fernhoof Grove has to offer. And for that reason, it gets to be kind of boring and repetitive playing through the same stuff over and over again. And that is why I haven't been playing it as much lately. I played it yesterday for the first time in a couple weeks, but until there's another large update, I don't expect it to be consistent. And that's just kind of the way it is with most horse games, especially ones that are unfinished, i.e. The Legend of Himor, Fernhoof Grove. What other games have we played that I've dropped? It just... I think what I'm saying is making sense. Basically, as long as there's content and updates that I haven't experienced yet, I'll continue to play it. But it's just hard to maintain interest and full throttle enjoy streaming a game when I know that... I'm at the wrong place, chat. Why am I here? I'm supposed to be in the Rocky Mountain. Help! Yeah, Tales of Rain Ravine, yeah, that too. Like, it kind of comes and goes in phases for games that are repetitive and get boring when there's not enough content, you know? Hello, Zoni, welcome to the stream. Hello, Reef, welcome to the stream. Hi, guys. Louis is okay. So basically today I rearranged my whole room, which I'm very happy about. Almost all of my furniture has been rearranged in some way, except for my desk. But I also decided today I wanted to change Louis' setup. And because I've changed it, it's just taking him a lot of time to adjust at the moment. And as a result, he's just acting a little bit spooky at the moment right now. He's a little bit intimidated. You could say intimidated, that's not the right word. He's just a little bit uncomfortable. Let's put it that way. But he's adjusting, and he's got all of his comfort items at the moment, so he just needs to adjust to the change. Rabbits can be kind of finicky about changes in their environment, and Louis is a rabbit that, in all of the time that I've had him, he's always been kind of sensitive to change in his environment. So, he'll be okay. He's a little nervous right now, but he's giving it a fair shot, so I'm proud of him. And he will be okay. That's the other thing. He'll be fine. Tales of Reincarnation. Tales of Reincarnation. I need to go find the flowers are all the way over here. I'm so sick and tired of this. Here, let me just give you an apple and go run over there. Yeah. Louis, every time he's experienced any type of major change in his environment, it's always kind of weirded him out, and it just takes him some time to adjust. For example, I took him on a road trip once. I say road trip. I took him with me to my grandparents one week because I just wanted to see how he would be. And y'all, he did not poop for 24 hours. I was so scared. I was like, oh my god. But then he, like, after 24 hours, he was perfectly fine. He was happy. He was running around, hopping on things, being a menace, as per usual. So I figure this is just the same situation for him at the moment. And and it's not as nearly as, I say severe. Not as stressful for him as it was then. Oh, Louie! Did you guys hear that? See, I can tell he's warming up because he's throwing things around. He picked his house up and threw it. I say threw it. Picked it up with his mouth and dropped it. But he will be okay. He just needs a moment of adjusting, just like people do to new environments sometimes. Can I pick this? I don't want to get off my horse. I think I have to get off my horse, unfortunately. Orange square saddle pad. Hey, I'll take it. I was gonna say he's chucking stuff. Sometimes he does if he's physically capable. Thank you, Lalo. Yeah, he'll be okay. He just needs some time to process. He's like an anxious person. But he's a bunny, so he's an anxious bunny. Yes, throwing a bit of a tantrum too. But like I said, if he's willing to try to make changes in his environment, then that means he's getting more comfortable with what's going on, so that's good. If he was uncomfortable, he wouldn't touch anything. I feel like I was gonna say something fun and interesting, but I have nothing fun and interesting to say, guys. Sorry. We had a rabbit named Oreo. Stop! My first rabbit was named Oreo. He was my precious little white and black bunny whom I loved so, so, so dearly. First ever bunny. He inspired me to take better care of my rabbits in the future after my parents let me get a rabbit way too early on in life. Look! A pumpkin. Let me eat that. Let me eat that. Oh, he was not a demon. He was the sweetest little guy. Sweetest little guy. Alright. Sorry, hold on, let me... Ooh, we've got a long braid. We've got this. It sounds like he's chewing on something. Checking to make sure it's not the flooring. Because, like, he can chew on anything, he just can't chew on the flooring. That would be bad. Where is Orion? POV, I show up. Guys, if I show up at your house at, what time is this? 9 o'clock, 9:39 p.m. If I show up outside your house at 9:40 at night and I say, hello, I'm here to buy some wares, what do you do? I'm actually such a freak. It is so late at night and I'm gonna... I just walked into his room, bro. Ugh. Sorry. This is not something I would ever do IRL, but hey, I know these NPCs aren't gonna complain. Alright, let me just skip through this. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna buy the very long bubble braid. We're gonna buy the very long straight mane. We're gonna buy the short button mane braid. We're gonna buy the medium western tail braids. I'm gonna buy some dyes, maybe 3 teal white. I want to breed it. Here's an idea. What if we bred horses and customized them to make them all look like Horseland characters? Isn't that crazy? Maybe that's a bit crazy. Just a fun idea, I guess. I just wasted so much money, but it's fine. It's fine. Such is life. Oh, he went to his litter box, chat. I'm so proud of him. He's eating hay. He finally developed the bravery he needed to hop over there. Good job, Louie. I'm so proud of you. I feel like when I talk to him, it makes him... He's like, what the f... Don't talk to me. It reminds him that he is alive and he's consciously doing things and it freaks him out. He's just like looking at me with big eyes right now. Let me go home. Let me go home. I should double check that there isn't anything suspicious under his house. That's good. Alright. There we go. Okay. We're gonna ride the ponies home. I think... Guys, I really want this foal to be born today on live, okay? I know people have been waiting on it. Maybe... Here's the thing. I don't expect this mare is gonna be like a project horse in any way, but she's already had her treat for the day. Okay. Maybe tomorrow we... I feel like I'm constantly like, I'm just gonna breed horses that have no skills. And then I'm surprised when they come out and they've got, like, no talent, no nothing. Okay, so this is a Flaxen Dark Chestnut Splash. If I paired her with somebody, because we've got 3 boys here, which one... This guy is also a Flaxen. He's a Flaxen Mealy Chestnut. So baby is always gonna have Flaxen mane, which is fun, I guess. This horse is a buckskin, so there's a chance we could get, like, some type of flaxen cream-based color with Tobiano as well, but she's got Splash, so it's either gonna be Splash or Tobiano. And then this guy is also flaxen, but he's a dun. So we could get, like, a flaxen Splash dun? I don't know. I don't know what the wisest choice is here. Sometimes I'm just gonna breed horses for the love of gambling. It's true. I do that all day, every day. It's my favorite pastime, really. Her skills also suck. But if I pair her with somebody like Mr. Doppler here, who has a little bit more skill, maybe it'll be okay. Yeah, I think he's not a bad choice. As I had everybody kind of jump between levels. Currently 5 AM over and off, and I can't get back to sleep. Hey, listen, a live stream is a fair way to either put yourself back to sleep or stay awake. I feel like they can be decently engaging. And welcome in. I hope you have an amazing day today. Congrats on being the, like, 3rd or 4th Australian viewer on here. Maybe. Has there been 3 at this point? I don't know. There's Bike, there's Lexi, there's 1 or 2 others. Okay, we're gonna... What am I doing, guys? What am I doing? Let's do the intermediate jumps. Let's improve our jumping skills, or whatever. Maybe, okay, maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe it was you who was also the new Australian viewer, perhaps. You may as well join. Yeah, no, a lot of people... I personally am not the type of person where I like listening to live streams or videos of people talking while falling asleep, but I know for some people they can be genuinely very helpful to fall asleep to. So hopefully either it wakes you up a bit to get you up, or just helps you transition to the day, or heck, fall back asleep even. Whatever you need. Put Voidling Bound trailer in the Discord, finally. I will have to watch. I've been meaning to look it up, but guys, I'm so sorry. People tell me games, and then it just, like, leaves my brain, and then somebody's like, did you look up the game I recommended? And I'll be like, oh, no, but I will soon, and then I never do, because I genuinely... Guys, one thought goes in, nothing comes out, I'm telling you. It comes and goes, no action. Comes and goes, no action. I really want to just, like, jump over these a couple more times. Wonder why his jump... Is he better at jumping than other things? 1, 2... Trot. I just want to see him level up his jumping one before I hop off for the night. It's almost midnight in-game, by the way. Cannot make this up. My poor horses, dude. Have we leveled up at all? 33%? I will say he's really close to being fully maxed. That's good. He's almost fully trained. Okay, I think I'm gonna breed him with... Oh god, should I give it one more day and just train her a bit more, or should I... Do I give it one more day and train Miss Rotisserie Chicken some more, or do I breed today? So that way in a week in game, her baby is here. Because I'm not really gonna use her for competing, I don't think, anyway. Hello, Soar. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. I'm doing okay. I reset a lot of my furniture today, like I moved stuff around, and, I think... Guys, we're gonna go to bed, because it's really dark. One more day. One more day. I'll train her up a bit more, and then at the end of tomorrow I can do it. Hi, I'm new viewer. I hope I get a warm welcome. Hi, Cardos. Welcome to your first ever stream. And you definitely don't have any sub badges. Wow, that's so cool. New viewer who has lots of sub badges. So crazy. Welcome in. I've heard news that red wine statues started glowing in pine forests, wild horses in Lupine Meadow. In Lupine Meadow, you say? Alright. Alright. Let's clean, guys. I feel like there was a large... I've almost lost my AirPods multiple times because sometimes I'll fall asleep while listening to music or watching a live and the AirPods just go all over the place. I'm not sure how they get so far from me. Listen, there was this one time on vacation where I thought I left my AirPods behind in the hotel, but no, they were like tucked into a pocket side of the car while I was on a road trip. I had to like call the hotel and be like, can you guys make sure my AirPods aren't in the room? And they're like, nope, didn't find anything. And I was like, oh my god, bro, I'm gonna have to buy new AirPods. Nope. And I hate calling people. It was like a last resort, and yet somehow, some way, managed to make it work. This horse is so filthy. I feel like he always looks dirty, but I also partially think it's just the color. Just his color. I need to buy a better brush, too, honestly. This is a little weak sauce brush that doesn't get much done. I should grow some more hay and some watermelon. What is the game called? Do you have to have a PC for it? Game information is in the top right corner. You do need a PC for it. Have I switched to headphones? Also can't afford to keep placing AirPods or like the one I lose them all the time. I see. Dude, some people I know who with AirPods they've died within a year of buying them. Meanwhile, both of my pairs they've lasted me over 2 years. I only had to replace my pair because I ended up losing one, and I was like, I'm not just gonna buy another single one. I might as well buy another pair. Oh, alright, you're clean and fresh, that's great. Are you a Western horse? Yes, you are so Western. Went to shit after 2 years. Yeah, exactly. Like, you had a bad experience with them. Mine have actually lasted me decently well. Surprisingly. I think the ones I'm on now are like 3 years old, maybe? I could be wrong, but... This horse is so tall. I didn't realize she was 15 3 hands, but she's a tall girl, guys. She is tall. Should we pick a new mane style for her? I low-key want to do something short, I think. Short style. Don't do that. I kind of like this one where, like, you see how it puts them in these little, like, beads, almost? I don't know if that's right, but... I could do something like that, or I kind of like this, honestly. I think she's cute. She's cute like this. I still don't know that I love the color green on her. Like, it's not really speaking to me. You know, we could give her a flower garland instead of a regular, I can't figure out what I'm saying. I don't know what's going on. Could just give her bell boots, maybe. It's like I want the leather to match, but my other horse already wears a Hackmore, so I'm like... Do we have knit bitless bridle or race bridle? Yeah, of course. No green. No green. Maybe I could do an English saddle instead. What about that? Classic saddle. Yeah, I don't have the regular... Oh, we could do the Baroque saddle, though. Do I have any other green saddle pads? Oh, there's water running upstairs. No. Eh, screw it. F it, we ball. don't know. I think she's... Is she cute? Is she cute like this? I feel like I need to get her some different leg wraps. She looks a bit silly. I don't know why. She looks like a dog with a bad haircut kind. Maybe not a bad haircut, but just... I don't like the boots. It's giving like... I don't know. Okay, you guys like it. That makes me feel a bit better, but I'm a bit suspicious of this arrangement, guys. I'm so proud of her, though. She's already become so tame. Oh, she's already 100% tame. We've literally had her for like 2 to 3 days, and she's already a tamed horse. Good for her. Very sugoi. I want to name a horse Sugoi. Can we, when we get a cute one that we want to keep, can you remind me that I wanted to name it Sugoi? Need the enders I've had for years. Listen, I'm an Apple user, but I don't like being an Apple user. In the next... After finding out who was developing the new chips and the new phones, I was like, alright, I'm not getting another iPhone after generation 14, 15, whatever the last one, before the new chips were made. After that, I'm switching. I'm just gonna wait till I'm done with school, at least, because I need... It's very, what do you call it? Very helpful for... Because everything is... Actually, no, I can't say this. It exposes too much about my school. Let's just say it's more convenient to have an Apple product. Well, that's just because my school has Mac computers. There we go. That's not that exposing. Everybody has Mac computers at their university, but... Okay. Let me just... What am I doing? Where am I going? I can go here. I think I make more money doing this, though. Yeah, I do. Oh, rotisserie chicken can't do that, because she's not skilled enough. Okay, fine. Be nice to my girl. It's not her fault that she's not well trained yet. Hello, Remiel. Thank you so much for the heart. I'm waiting for the brain implants. Till then, I'm sticking to the iPhone 10. No, valid. Me and my iPhone 11 do it against the world. Oh yeah, 100%. I'm only... Listen, when I buy phones now, most tech, it's refurbished. Like, all of it. Because it's just like, it's not affordable to buy anything brand new. Not even affordable to buy it from the phone store either. Because it's... even if it is, like, somewhat refurbished. I remember when I went and bought this iPhone 11 back in, like, 2021, I want to say. I was like... Oh gosh, what was I like? What was I thinking? I just remember that I went in and I was expecting to get, like, a phone for maybe $400. No. $600 for an 11 in 2021. I wish I knew back then about, like, being able to buy phones off market or not at the phone store. For some reason, I thought that was the only thing you could do instead of buying somewhere else. And I wish I had. I would have saved so much money. But yeah, they upcharged the prices like crazy. Unfortunately for me, I feel like I need, because I stream and stuff, I feel like I need to have a smartphone. And honestly, I do like the convenience of a smartphone, I will say. I'm just sick and tired of these tech companies adding dumb things that I don't care about. Like, guys, I don't want AI integrated into everything. I don't want surveillance systems implemented into everything, please and thank you. We're gonna... Endurance... I need to train some more, I think. I need to talk to Madeline, too. I wonder if Madeline likes me shoving my horse directly in her face to try and doctor her, because I have to get so damn close. Okay, I'm gonna... If I need a new phone, I usually go for a Samsung that's like 2 or 3 years old, because they're usually pretty decent. Yeah. I'm not sure what my next phone will be, but... Hey, that's the plan. That's the plan, Arthur. Okay, we're gonna go practice some of these, I think, the beginner ones. Don't buy the iPhone 8. Oh, don't worry, you don't gotta tell me. I already know, I already know. I already know. Like I said, I think I might buy a 14 or 15 and that'll be the last time I own an Apple phone. Only thing is, the only hard part is, guys, is like most tech companies, I will always find something I disagree with somewhere in there. It feels like no matter what, you're contributing to an issue. Yup. That's why I'm not going to buy anything newer than that, because after that decision, I don't want that chip in my phone. But how do I word this? What am I trying to say here? I've looked before too at like alternative phone companies, but they also, because they're small and like they're startups and they can't afford to buy all the materials en masse, it's like even the companies that are like, oh yeah, we're trying to be the opponent of these Jai, what are you doing? Why are you... Do you guys see the problem? What is bro doing right now? Anyway. It's just, yeah, like I said, it feels like no matter what, you're supporting something bad. And even with, if you do find a company that's small and, like, is trying to, you know, be a new tech startup or whatever and do things more ethically or in the way that you would like, some of the phones I have seen are, like, $5,000 from these smaller companies, and it's just, like, I wanna support it, obviously, but it's, like, realistically, as a middle-class person, I can't afford that. Who needs legs? Not him for sure. No, he does not need them. Okay, what else should I do? Loses less energy while training at home. Fertile. Always successful. Oh, okay. Alright, I see you. I would like to get an MP3 player at some point, chat. Okay, listen, my dad, I remember growing up, he told me I could get his MP3 player once I was old enough and, like, was able to have one, like, for work and stuff, and I would actually need it. I could have his MP3 player. And some evil, horrible person stole the MP3 player. And it had, like, I want to say over, like, 300 songs? 500 songs? I don't know. There was so many 2000s, 90s rock songs. All, like, the old Evanescence songs, 3 Days Grace, lots of Slipknot and stuff like that. There was so much of it. And now it's gone! So, yeah, he worked hard, though. He got all that stuff on there. He still has a lot of CDs. Maybe I could... But most vehicles don't even have a CD player anymore. I don't even know how to operate a CD player. It's been so long. Bring back cassettes. Dude, there is literally people... I have encountered people who literally do use cassettes. I feel like I'm meeting more and more people that value physical media, which is really cool. Like, yes, very good. Physical media, good. I support. I mean, really, it's the best thing you can do to combat all of the issues with digital streaming services, but... No, those things, when they break, there's almost no fixing it. Some people can make it work. I think I personally... The furthest I'd go back to maybe is an MP3 player, because, listen, I still... Guys, I just want to be able to plug my headphones in and just listen. My car radio doesn't work, so now I just sit in silence. Yes. I know, I understand what you're saying here. But yeah. I don't know. It's very interesting to see how much music and just streaming in general has changed. Like, the way technology has moved so quickly, it feels like in the last, like, 30-40 years. It's crazy. What app you use to make your character move like that? ViadoTube Mini, it's called. It's just a PNG tuber software. But I manually keybind to different states, so I'm able to change it. Why does everything have to be wireless now? Okay, low-key. Listen, I used to not really like wireless things, but, since getting a rabbit, having wireless has made my life so much easier. The battery life is usually really good on most of the things I have that are wireless, and I'm able to make it work. I used to be a wired-only person. But wireless rabbit. Louis is a wireless rabbit, guys. But yeah, like, I love the convenience of wireless. Now, I will say, like, in the car, I like being able to just plug in the little USB and connect it and it works. My life has gotten so much better since I've gotten a wireless headset and mouse. Yeah, same here. I understand the appeal of wired, because I did used to only use wired headset and mouse, but, yeah, as a result, I don't do that no more, chat. I need to finish training this horse. It's taking 10 million years. Slowest training in the world. Slowest training in the world. I got so over the amount of ads in every part of life, I bought a bunch of CDs. As you should, though. Fight it. Fight it at the source. Don't be listening to those ads. Dude, I found out that they're developing technology to make it so that the ad will know when you're looking away and it will pause it when you're not watching. Like, guys, technology has gone too far. I'm so sick and tired of this. Like, can we not? Can we not? I'm still... And for those of you who don't know, Twitch recently... Oh god. Hold on, let me... I'll start talking about it in a second. Hi, Polarized. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. We're currently just training some horses on Ranch of Rivershine, and we're yapping. Sorry, guys. Let me finish... What was I saying? Oh, right. Letting... Technology's gone too far. I saw some clips from the Twitch PR response to all the backlash for integrating AI by default into Twitch streaming, like being... Okay, basically, if you guys don't know, Twitch, a couple days ago, they put this sneaky little thing at the bottom of the settings that said, opt into AI training, like letting your streams and your content be used to train AI. And luckily, somebody on Twitter posted about it immediately, as the internet does. They're so quick with it. And they were like, you know, opt out of this ASAP. I did, of course. Most people did. And the backlash for Twitch was very large when they did that. People were like, why the fuck would you do this? And nobody asked for this. And, dude, I was watching the interview the other day, like some clips from it that somebody got, and I don't remember what person at Twitch it was, but basically, one of the question was, why wouldn't you set it to be opted out by default? And the response the guy gave, guys, the response, he said, well, we put it to opt in by default because if it was opt-in, if you had to manually choose to opt in, nobody would opt in. Like, do you not... Sir, I just... Like, genuinely, do these people have... I'm not trying to be mean, but oh my god, like, it's got me... If nobody is going to opt into it, why would you even add it? Anyway, sorry, had to rant about that. Yeah, I fear that shows it's not wanted. It's almost like people... It's almost like it's an unnecessary feature. Huh, interesting. So yeah, that was just the dumbest bullshit response I've ever seen in my life. Like, I don't know how it's not... The answer is not computing for some people, but it just... I can't believe that was the response. I don't know, it was just crazy to me. Like, publicly admitting basically nobody wants this, and we know nobody wants this, so we're gonna automatically put everyone there by default. Anyways, sorry, it annoys me. As a streamer who doesn't want my stuff associated with that, I genuinely would have had no idea if nobody said anything. That, and it wasn't like it was anything that came in my email. I found out through Twitter. Alright, we're gonna... go to sleep. Actually, no, we're gonna breed the horse. I almost forgot about that. Oops. I turned mine off just now. Yes, make sure it's off if you stream as well. I don't know, the other thing I heard too is I don't know that they confirmed whether or not your stuff is always scraped, even before. I hate Jenny so much. My dad has started to use ChatGPT's personal Google and it's so lazy. My mom has too, and I yell at her every time I catch her doing it. That and like, I genuinely feel like it's making people so dumb. Like, what happened to citing your sources? What happened to actually, like, going out and looking for it? I mean, still, even 10 years ago, you could look stuff up on Google and get the answer. But, like, it'll point you to a direct source where you can go and read. And it makes me very concerned for this generation that's upcoming because it's like, kids are already struggling with literacy Like, the literary rates and schools are struggling so bad with getting kids to progress the same way they should, like, 15, 20 years ago. And this isn't gonna help it. Like, but at this point, it makes me feel convinced, like, this is what's wanted, is making children dumb. Like, not just people, but citizens. Anyway, so... Dude, okay, sorry. Little funny joke I have to mention about the literacy crisis. The other day I was talking with Sorrel and some of my friends, and we realized something. We were all, like, 13, 14 when we started reading fan fiction, dude. And we were, like, making jokes about the fact that the reason kids are illiterate now is they're not on Archive of Our Own and WAP. 13 years old like we were. Guys, listen, not that it was the most peak chef's kiss reading I'd ever read in my whole life, obviously. Did I pick the right horse? But, guys, kids aren't reading fan fiction like they used to anymore, that's why. Anyway. Like, I honestly credit reading lots of fan fiction as a kid and Warrior Cats for my reading comprehension skills, okay? Like, I have to say it has to be said. Alright, good news! Bank Robbery had her baby. We're gonna get to go see Bank Robbery's baby. I'll let you guys gamble. Yeah, it was brought up because Wattpad's having, like, a huge censorship thing happening. Which is unfortunate. There's probably a lot of stuff that's gonna get removed in that, but... thank you. Thank you, Internet, for giving me, giving me literacy. These kids don't know what it's like to be watching Voltron at 13 years old and really shipping Clance super hard and wanting it to be canon so bad that you go out and read fan fiction about it. These kids don't know what it's like to love, Yuri on Ice so much you go read fanfiction about it. The ship wasn't real in the show, so you had to go somewhere else to find it. They don't know what it's like. They don't know what it's like. They don't know that desperation. Warrior Cats. Yes, Warrior Cats. I actually never read Wattpad, fun fact. I started on Archive of Our Own and I stayed on Archive of Our Own, and honestly, thank God. There was definitely a lot of bad writing on AO3 too, but... I discovered AOT and then I discovered AOTX Reader fanfiction at 13. It's okay. I think we all did. I say we all did. I think most of us did, and that changed the trajectory of my life, but I feel like it did so in a positive way. Somewhat. There's definitely some things I wish I could unread, but, you know. I think it just stemmed from being very passionate about a certain fandom. Like, I say fandom, show. Like, I was really into Attack on Titan. I was really into Voltron during the Voltron craze. What else? Oh, Yuri on Ice. I ate that up. Oh wait, guys, we gotta go check the baby. I almost forgot. This is the last game day, by the way. Girl, you had your child. Where is it? Why is her baby all the way over here? What happened? Did you crawl under the fence? Huh. Okay. Well, you're cute. Hold on, let me... Guys, I can't even bring the baby over here. There's not a gate to lead it through. Oh, poor child. Hold on, let me see if I can take him out and then... Voltron and AOT, everything makes sense now. Yeah, sorry. That's some insane Makichin lore I just dropped. I'm sure some of you just had war flashbacks to like 2016, 2015? I don't remember. I'm so sorry, Liz. I hope you feel better soon. Hopefully get some compression socks. Will compression socks help? I'm not sure, but do what you need to do. Alright, alright. Come here, little child. You need to go stay with your mother. Where's my dog? I'm gonna let you free. I'm gonna pick this up. Hold on. Since my dog isn't here to do it. Alright. Guys, I'm gonna let you guys do a gender prediction on this baby. Let me know if you think it's a boy or a girl. Put your Louis points in. Okay. Let's go this way. Okay. Another thing I wanted to talk about today. I may be considering in the future. Obviously, I've posted all of my live streams for the last few months directly to YouTube as is. But part of me is considering... Oh, look at the way he's... I say he, I don't know if it's a boy. The name by default is Stormy Orange, but I don't think that's chosen based on gender. It's random. Hold on, I'll finish my thought in a moment. Giving it a second to marinate. Little tiny horse. I think this is a buckskin Tobiano, which is cute, but low-key, guys, I don't need a buckskin Tobiano. We've already got a buckskin Tobiano. I don't need another one. I feel bad. I'm always like selling these baby horses. Alright, rotisserie chicken is pregnant. Congratulations. You are about to be a mother in a week from now. Not immediately soon, but... This baby should have better stats, though, than Papa, at least. I don't know what I'm expecting the pairing to offer, but that's okay. I do not know where the dog went. I think it's stuck outside. Oh, now it's stuck in the pasture. Okay. Okay, here we go. It is actually a girl! A dark buckskin Tobiano. A girl! A girl! Congrats to all the believers in girl. It is a girl. Okay, anyway. So, I don't know that I'm gonna keep this baby, unfortunately. Just... Her neck is really dirty. The rest of her body is fine, but her neck is dirty. Maybe I should look and see if I've got any cute mane and tail styles she could borrow. Borrow? Give her a bubble braid. Give her bubble mane braids too. Straight mane. She looks like a seahorse. Do you see what I said? She looks like a seahorse. She's got like a very ocean energy. Ocean energy? Ocean-like energy? I don't know if that makes sense, but she's got aura. I like her. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna train her today, now that we've got... Okay, listen. I kind of want to... I don't know what I should do with Cinnamon Raisin. I haven't been doing anything with him. And it shows. Where's the father? Come here. You need to go back to the stable. Okay, yeah, thoughts on posting VODs on YouTube. Oh, yes, sorry. I did not finish my thoughts. Hold on. She looks like those butter sticks everybody's eating on TikTok. Butter sticks?! Our For You pages are not the same. Honestly, if I had to watch that, I'd probably cry, though. Guys, the thought of eating straight butter, like, terrifies me. Maybe it isn't actually straight butter, but... How's your dream horse going? We're gonna revisit it today on Story of Alicia. We're not there yet. Not there yet. Ugh, of course it's Americans. I say, as an American, to be clear. Your thoughts on posting video. I'm considering... I feel like I'm kind of struggling to keep up posting every single VOD for every single game. So what I'm kind of considering also as well, and I feel like as well, my content on YouTube has felt less high quality, in my opinion, as a result, because my whole thing is just spamming horse games over and over. I say horse games, spamming games over and over. I'm kind of considering maybe some series... taking the time to actually edit the videos and, like, cut them up so it's only just the important parts. And editing them somewhat, but not, like, not a lot, obviously. It just, you know. I think what I would do is I'd maybe do it for Wolf Quest, and... Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. Part of me is like, is that gonna make too much work for myself if I start doing that? Or even if it's just like 1 or 2 series that get the proper cut-up treatment, so to speak. But I just feel like there's some games where there's lots of long moments of silence type thing, but like, and I think Story of Alicia is also a game that could maybe benefit from being chopped up, especially because of the breeding over and over for a prolonged period of time. Like, those are games that benefit from it, whereas maybe Ranch of Rivershine and Hemord are ones that could stay full length, but I can't use this. Why? Why can't I use it? Am I a loser? I guess so. Unfortunate. I love the AO VODs personally. Okay, okay. I'll see what people's thoughts are. I think it's just the little organizational part of my brain is like, you should edit the videos and cut them down somewhat and not just post the whole thing on there. But also, if people like seeing them in their full, uncut... I mean, the thing is, like, I'd keep the important moments in, obviously, but, like, I'm not sure what I should do. I love seeing uncut. I watch them all the time. Oh, okay, okay, okay. No, I won't do it. I won't do it. I don't know. I'll think about it for... Maybe for Planet Zoo, that could also be one where it's better to, like, narrate. I feel like... It's more so what series I feel like would benefit the most from doing it. I feel like Wolf Quest and Planet Zoo could be two that benefit from it a lot. Just because, you know, there's more prolonged moments of silence. They're less visually stimulating, I feel like, than most of the horse games I play. That, and I feel like we get into a hardcore yap session sometimes. Planet Zoo's a newer game. I will say, when Planet Zoo 2 comes out, gonna be some full-length videos on YouTube. Gonna be some full-length videos on YouTube, okay? Gonna be eating that up. But at least, like, as we continue working on our zoo right now, Mac Polska, maybe it would be better to take the time to chop it up to make it a little bit more visually interesting in that way. But, yeah, that's where I'm at with that. So, anyways. I will take this feedback, though. Thank you for being honest about how you feel. I'll plan to keep the horse games for now, full length, uncut. Maybe revisit. I think what I would do is, like, do I keep... Because I'm thinking about the pickle and raccoon VODs. Would it make sense to only start editing them once we move on to the new era? Because we've only got a couple years left with them in game. Hate to say it, but we don't got a lot of time left. So it's like, do I just finish out where we're at with the VODs and then pick up editing the new wolves in the future, maybe? I don't know. I like how you say Polska, very American sound. Polska. How did the Polskins... The Polskins! How did the Polish say it? Help. Sorry, my brain just translated some stupid English knowledge around incorrectly. Lemur Habitat Day 1 and Planet Zoo 2, Polskins. I don't know why I said that, dude. I was thinking of Americans, ins at the end, and then I was, like, thinking Poles, and then I was thinking Polska, and then Polskins. Polskins. ABC. ABC if you're Polskin. ABC. Sorry about that. Anyway, but yeah, thank you for that feedback, guys. I will remember this. Oh, look. Dude, he's almost fully trained. I love you, Doppler EF5. Chat, ABC if you love Louie. ABC if you love Louie. ABC. ABC emoji if you love Louie. ABC if you love Louie. ABC. 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 I love seeing a little ABC Louie. We are Macachin community and we are Polskins. Help. Oh my gosh, dude. I didn't mean to say that earlier. ABC, ABC with the Louie love for real. ABC, ABC. ABC to be Polskin. You did say that. You did already say that. ABC, ABC. I love ABC so much. Favorite letter combination, guys. Dude, I don't know. Every time I see the ABC emoji, it fries me a little bit. Yes, thank you, Laura. ABC, one of us. Is it my screenshot photo I took of Louie that used for this? I feel like it could be. Yes, I think it is. I just took somebody's photos from Pet Photos, and you've put a lot of them on there. Sorry, that game looks horrible. Star Stable might be better. As somebody who's played Star Stable for a very long time, I actually disagree. But game information is in the top right corner. Listen, all I'll say is I'm assuming you're looking at this and you're judging it solely based on the graphic style, which, don't get me wrong, graphics are a component of a game, but graphics don't speak for the ability of a game developer to develop. It also doesn't speak to how highly rewarding the gameplay experience is overall. I personally really enjoy the gameplay loop on Ranch of Rivershine, and many people find the graphics to be charming. Just because on first glance you're looking at it and thinking, ooh, this sucks and isn't worth the money, doesn't mean it is. Yeah, the animations and the actual, like, graphics, no, not amazing in terms of the character or the horse, but all of the gameplay things, I mean, there's horse taming, there's an in-depth training system, there's an auction house, there's competitions, there's building up your farm, like a natural feeling progression system. It's like if Stardew Valley was only about horses, kind of. And it's a very good game, and most people that play it will tell you the same. So just never judge a book by its cover solely based on riding animations and horse animations. Trust me, I would not have 300 hours in the game if it sucked. I have very, let's just say high standards when it comes to horse games. And at the end of the day, the horse models and the character models are such a small portion of the overall game experience. Ranch of Rivershine. Game information in the top right corner. Can I use a name tag on your horse if you get a CC White Mane app, or does it not work that way? Yeah, I'll say no on that. Just because... Thing is with horses that, like, I know I'm gonna be riding a lot, and I'm making them a main part. Like, my Alicia account is more of a personal experience in the sense that it's not something that I just do for live streaming, you know? Like, these are horses I compete on competitively. These are horses that I spend time training in my free time and learning, depending on the stats. She's gotta show up to the comp training, guys. It's true, I do. So, I like to pick names that I want for them. Although, low-key, I'd be open to suggesting some things and letting people vote. Named my super awesome aura farming tough 1+1 horse sandwich. As you should. Best name possible, really. We're gonna... Do I feed this horse a cucumber? Nah, he gets an apple. He gets an apple, chat. I feel like I need to get better. I feel like I still can't get this competition won. Wasn't there another competition? Was there another intermediate competition? Oh yes, it was this one. Matt, can you pick up Louis in one hand, or is he too big? I probably could pick him up in one hand, but he would just be slightly unstable is the thing, so I would never intentionally do it, but I could definitely scoop him up with one hand if I needed to. It's just more like, he's not the type of bunny to, if I pick him up with one hand, he's gonna be uncomfortable and hop out of my hand, because there's not as much stability. But he could definitely fit in my hand. He could definitely fit in my hand and just sit there, if he was thinking about stabilizing himself. Thank you for the heart. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you. I had a whole group of comp horses in a game named after Inuit or something like winning on one-eyed trousers. One-eyed trousers? Dude, oh my god. It's very subtle. I wouldn't have had any idea. Thank you for the Go Popular. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Makichin, we have a training together? We do? I haven't looked. I haven't looked. I have training on Tuesday, guys. Yay! Maybe I'll get my 1+1 Leopard Appaloosa today. This is the last in-game day, by the way. We're gonna switch Tuesday. I thought... Wait, did she change it out? Wasn't it me... I'm not gonna say people's names, sorry. Wasn't it me and 3 other people? I thought you weren't on Tuesdays. Or did it just change just now? Are you planning on streaming the training? I don't know that I'll ever stream the training. What I would maybe consider doing, though, in the future is streaming battles when battles start happening. Just because battles are more official than training. The only thing I worry about with trainings is I wouldn't want people to get uncomfortable on the opposite team participating. Like, some people just... I don't want to say people can be weird about... I say weird, but it's like, practice is meant to be practice. It's meant to be a low-key environment. And if I only had, like, maybe 5 to 10 people watching concurrently, I wouldn't so much have an issue with it. But if there's, let's say there's 25 people watching, like, some people might be intimidated by that, and I don't want to intimidate other people. Now, with battles, it's a bit more official, because, you know, there's the point scoring system anyway, and most people are streaming, recording their stuff anyway, so, yeah. I record them because I have some footage from my team to make it, send the footage after. True, you could. People could watch. Yeah, like, low-key, if you recorded it and decided to post it on YouTube and share it with people, I'd have no problem with that. But I don't want to live stream it and potentially risk making people on the opposite team uncomfortable. Because although I know I don't have a problem with it, and my teammates don't have a problem with it, it just, out of respect and also not wanting people to feel intimidated at all by that. People are just kind of, you know, it's their personal choice in that way. Whereas I feel like battles are a bit more recognized as something worth streaming, so. I need to install OBS, though, if I'm gonna stream it again. Because I need to be able to silence the Discord. I also need to put a 3-year stream delay. 3-year stream delay, help. 3-minute stream delay, so that way there's no stream sniping. Okay, guys, I think this is actually gonna conclude Ranch of Rivershine for today. I think I'm gonna put Cinnamon Raisin out in the pasture for now. I don't really have a reason to keep him out like this. What time for Wolf Quest tomorrow? Like 3 p.m.? I don't know yet. We'll see. I'll figure it out. Just gotta give it some time. Give it some time to marinate. Okay, we've saved the game. Oh, new competition. We'll do that the next time around. I'm gonna go out here and just pose with somebody real quick. Alright. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching the Ranch of Rivershine portion of the stream. We're gonna be switching now to Story of Alicia. I'm gonna run an ad break real quick while I do that, and I might run to the bathroom too in between while I'm booting it up. So please be patient, and thank you guys for watching the Ranch of Rivershine portion. We'll be back on Ranch of Rivershine, I think, next week, Sunday or Wednesday this week. I'm not 100% sure yet, but it'll be coming back.